Hello, everyone. Welcome into Recover Me, the channel where we get guidance each day, channeled from the divine, your higher powers, your spirit teams, and my angels and guides as well as yours. I'm going to read from the daily reflections. We find that no one need have difficulty with the spirituality of the program. Willingness, honesty, and open mindedness are the essentials of recovery, but these are indispensable. That's from Alcoholics Anonymous, page 568. Am I honest enough to accept myself as I am and let this be the me that I let others see? Do I have the willingness to go to any length to do whatever is necessary to stay sober? Do I have the open mindedness to hear what I have to hear, to think what I have to think, and to feel what I have to feel? If my answer to these questions is yes, I know enough about the spirituality of the program to stay sober. As I continue, is yes, oh, sorry, I know enough about the spirituality of the program to stay sober. As I continue to work the 12 steps, I move on to the heart of true sobriety, serenity with myself and others, and God as I understand Him. That's from the Book of Reflections. So let's have a look at your cards, you guys. What the Spirit wants to say to you today. Let's tap in. Call in Spirit. I notice there's a shadow coming on the desk there. I hope it's not going to be an issue, but let's see. What do your spirit guides need you to know today? I'm very late posting this reading, in fact, so I do apologize for that. The day to get away from me. Yeah, I'm going to have to try and start posting earlier in the day. This is ridiculous. Let's see. Calling in Spirit. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please oversee this act of divination and bring us messages of love and light only into this space, and protect us from any unwanted forces. And I pray that this reading reaches those that need to hear these messages the most. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. Current energy for my collective. What do we have for current energy here today? The Nine of Wands, in the middle of the reading. This is your present situation. So, wounded warrior, or walling yourself off from others. We will see. What else do we need to know? What else do we have for this collective, please? The King of Cups. This is water sign energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio might resonate. It doesn't have to, though. King of Cups is very emotionally mature, very loving. Can be a fatherly energy as well. Let's see what you need to focus on. Ace of Wands. There's an opportunity coming, you guys. It's going to light your fire. Woo! What's going on in the recent past? Queen of Cups. This could be a divine union here. Maybe you and someone else. Queen of Cups is a motherly energy. It might be your mum. It's a very, very emotionally mature person, very nurturing. Again, just like the King of Cups, but it's like, you know, emotional maturity there of the self. You know, internal is the Queen and external is the King. They take action and take movements regarding love, regarding connection, you know, regarding just camaraderie, emotionally supportive. But there's more depth to me anyway for the Queen of Cups. But yes, let's see. This is your strength at the moment. Is the Strength card. Fantastic. Leo card. So Leo might resonate with you. Yeah, courage. Stepping into your courage. She's got her hand in that lion's mouth, and this is you, you know. Such an infinite source of strength, but also tenderness comes in with that, especially when you have the King and Queen of Cups. There's a lot of tenderness here. You might have parental figures around you. Or you might have someone in your energy that's feeling like a wounded warrior. Maybe somebody's ill. Maybe someone's cutting themselves off and you're stepping up to be their King of Cups. Let's see. It's always male or female as well with all of these energies. It's never specific to the gender on the card. So let's see. This is the Seven of Wands in the near future. So this is about you protecting your energy or protecting something. Standing up for yourself. Overcoming obstacles and challenges because you're on the higher ground there. That's in the near future. You might be facing some challenges in the future and you'll have to stand up for yourself. Let's see what else. Guidance from Spirit, please. Thank you. Two of Pentacles. This is the card of balancing things, prioritizing things, maybe work-life balance, because Pentacles talk about work. Negotiation is coming through there. Let's see what else. The Hanged Man. This is a card of Pisces. Getting a new perspective on something. Maybe taking a break. It's like a pause sometimes. The Hanged Man. Let's see what else. Hopes or fears for this collective. What's in the hopes or fears? Please, Spirit, show us clearly what's in. Sorry about that, you guys. So as I was saying, the Queen of Wands is very magnetic, very intuitive, very connected to nature. She's sitting in her seat of power and she's very unstoppable. She's very courageous. If she's after something, she will not be stoppable, you know. She's also, you know, always tuned into the sun within. The sunflower here is the thing. Wherever the sunflower's head turns, that's where the sun is shining directly at it. And she follows that guidance too. Following the fire within is coming through. The back of the deck is Eight of Swords. And it's that card of self-imposed prison of the mind. There's something here about feeling trapped. Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords. There's similar energies there. That you're feeling stuck. Maybe a bit burned out, but there's an opportunity right behind you there with that Ace of Pentacles, and there's another one here while you're in this energy. If that's you, there's an Ace of Wands here, another opportunity. Aces are opportunities. Okay, we'll get your clarifiers now from a second deck. Let's have a look. What will we go for? We'll go for clarification. I think we'll do the Rider-Waite. Let's have a look and see. What do you need to know today? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please bring us our messages today for this lovely collective. What do they need to know for their highest good and the highest good of all? Let's have a look, guys. Okay. Nine of Wands and King of Cups, please. We got some jumpers. There's the Five of Pentacles. At the back of the deck is Queen of Swords. So yeah, this is there's a resilience here with you with the Nine of Wands, and you feel like closing yourself off maybe, or as I said, it could be somebody around you King of Cups, that's that very emotionally mature energy. It's very nurturing. So I feel like maybe you're the King of Cups here, giving guidance or support to somebody who isn't. They could be injured, they could be elderly, they could be young, they could have a disability at the moment, like an injury, like I said, or they're just feeling emotionally overwhelmed and physically overwhelmed as well. Comes through with that because it is the wounded warrior. And Five of Pentacles, clarifying both of these. There's something about a lack mindset here regarding your material world. This is the card of feeling left out in the cold, excluded from a community, for example. Could be co-workers, family, anything. And maybe this is you looking after somebody, as I said, who is ill or not well in some regard, or less able, like I said a minute ago. And there might be somebody in your energy that presents themselves as a King of Cups energy, almost like a fatherly, tender energy to help and support at the moment. Queen of Swords at the back of the deck, then this lady is one that stands up for herself. She's got that sword of truth, sword of knowledge in her hand. She's got focus, direction, ambition. Another unstoppable person. If she's speaking her truth, she can be cruel and cutting. She also cuts out things that don't serve her. So this could be somebody that you're getting guidance from. The King of Cups can also be like a counsellor or a professional, and she's coming across kind of like that as well, like giving you the undiluted truth. That's what she does. She can speak her mind and come across quite cold, but she's very practical. This is, there's a few storylines here. It's a bit kind of all over the place at the moment, but as we go along we'll get further information. Let's see what's this Ace of Wands for you, which you should be focusing on right now. This is like focusing on something, a passion that's coming in. King of Cups again. Like, there's something you need to focus on. It's an emotional and inspiring idea. Some of you might be training to be a counsellor or go into emotional support. Somebody who's like a life coach, or that kind of thing, or somebody who's a professional in counselling or psychology, or like Cups energy. It's like emotional healing, some regard. Back of the deck, Seven of Cups, more Cups. There's a lot of emotional stuff going on here. This is a card of confusion, the Seven of Cups. It can be overwhelmed, and that can talk about overwhelm as well, the Nine of Wands. So I see you getting clarity as to what you need to focus on here. I say there's 9 wands in front of you and you're overwhelmed with your 7 cups, like it says here. The Ace of Wands kind of comes in and shines a light on things, and it's like you're all of a sudden sitting up straight, like this King of Cups. It's like, I know what to do, and I'm fired up. My heart is also on fire with this Cups energy. Let's have a look at the Queen of Cups in the recent past. Could have been something to do with the parent here again, father and mother here, as we were saying. So to clarify, your Queen of Cups, we have the 7 of Pentacles and the Hierophant at the back of the deck. So Queen of Cups clarified by the 7 of Pentacles tells me there's something you were working on in the past, and it could have been a skill in the material world, planting seeds and starting to see you came to some kind of decision point regarding work or effort that you were putting towards a connection, maybe with the Queen of Cups. And it's male or female, just the energy of the card. As I said, it could be somebody that's very emotionally mature, or it could be just a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But she's very nurturing and tender. Look at the way she's looking and caring for herself there. Self-care comes first here. She pours into her own cup, as does the King of Cups, who's there twice now. They pour into their own cup first. It's like self-mastery is coming through here, if it's about you. Yeah. And we have the Hierophant at the back of the deck, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Hierophant at the back of the deck is Taurus energy, but it is that spiritual leadership card. It's also spiritual guidance, can be a counsellor, and it can also be somebody in authority, like I was just saying, that's in the healing arts regarding emotional, psychological kind of guidance regarding relationships of any kind, maybe marriage guidance. The Hierophant is also a card of commitment or teaching. So there's a lot of narratives here today. I don't know. Let's see the Strength card, 4 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups at the back of the deck. So there's a grieving, alright, more Cups energy here. This person is regretful over things that failed in the past. Could be regarding anything in your life, like from your career, your arts, your hobbies, your connections. Obviously, when it's Cups energy, then it's all the connections, and any connections, platonic, family, love, business. Okay, let's see what's on here. 8, card number 8 in the Major Arcana is the Strength card. So that's about strength and courage. And also, recharging is what's coming through here with the 4 of Swords. This is the healing card, the recovery card. There's been something you've been going through, a challenge of some kind where you're feeling lack and left out in the cold, I feel. It could be regarding a King of Cups. And that can be a male or female again. And they're making you feel this lack, like they're in the middle of that, or you're in the middle of some kind of unstable home or work situation. And it could be like stemming from the past. You look like you're giving and giving and giving and planting seeds and tendering, treating something with tender love and care and investing yourself in it, whatever that looks like, and it's exhausting. So this is the card of exhaustion. Then the 9 of Wands, it's like, I'm done, I'm getting so tired, I can't keep going, but I am still standing. Yeah, so it could be physically toil on you, whatever's going on here, and then emotionally you're getting more stable in the King of Cups energy. But the strength is coming from rest, is what I see here. And it's almost like you need to integrate something to do with heartache here, where something broke your heart, like literally. This person's focus is the grieving card as well. You can see the black garb on the person, but they're focusing on what's gone wrong, what they regret, what's fallen apart. Could have been blood, sweat and tears involved in this, the way they use that term to explain things. But it's like fives, 5, 5. These two, like fives, represent change. And we had the Hierophant, which is card number 5 in the Major Arcanas as well. So 5, 5, 5 is about change. 5, the number 5 speaks of change, as in things have to change around here. So there's something you're healing at the moment and integrating. Got the 7 of Wands in the next card, and I like to see that in the near future, that from now on you're protecting your energy. Whoa, look at that for a card. We've got Death at the back of the deck and the Rebirth card, or the World card, which is ending. Sorry, this is like death and death twice, really, because the World means completion. So there's an end to suffering and fighting here, is what I see. There's an end to having to stick up for yourself and to stand by your beliefs, I just heard. Always having to explain yourself. That's over with the World card on top of that. I have to cover her up there, so I have to leave her there. So Death then is a fabulous card. I love to see that as well. And to see it in tandem with the World card, it's under the deck here in the future. Whatever this is, this trouble that you have, you're feeling like you're not heard, I've heard as well from Spirit. So if that makes any sense, do like the video and share and subscribe to the content. Subscribe to the channel if you don't mind, please. It really, really helps. Yeah. Okay, so the next card we have is the 2 of Pentacles. And this, as I said, is a card of balance. It's a card of prioritizing. Let's have a look and get a card to clarify this. Whoa, the High Priestess. You're getting a lot of really positive cards now. The High Priestess is your energy, where you tune into your own intuition, and we all have this gift. And you know when you get that feeling in your gut or in your tummy that says, no, don't do something. You've got to listen to that inner wisdom. That's your intuition speaking to you. And we all have that ability. But there's something here about balance again. You've got the yin and the yang. With those two pillars, one either side of her. There's something here. Guidance from spirit is the position we have here at the moment. And balancing priorities, work-life balance, your meditation, your spiritual practices with, your prayer, if you do mantras, tapping, anything like that, that kind of calms and re-establishes an emotional centering for you. Grounding is brilliant. And walking in nature, of course, there's a lot of, by the ocean is very stilling from some of you as well, maybe. Three of Cups under the deck, this is celebrating. There's a victory here, and this is the guidance from spirit, that if you just tune into yourself and find that center and energetically become more balanced within yourself, and that's where your power lies, I'm hearing. And you are going to celebrate this, that you're becoming a master somehow, this King of Cups. And that Hierophant we had a while ago, it's speaking to me of you mastering your emotions and your own sense of self emotional regulation, which is absolutely, it's a gift that gives back to us our entire lives. And it's only out of diligence and practice, in the recovery programs they're constantly talking about, we need a routine. We never had routines as addicts and users, and it's almost like we're children. We need to put back in diligence into our day, because the diligence got out the door during our addiction time, and to me that's really screaming this, that you'll be feeling so joyous. It's coming through here. You'll feel like you want to celebrate yourself and bring yourself on a date and do nice things for yourself. And that's just, that's the thing. Celebrating the little wins here, where you're feeling more confident every day, that you're feeling that you're mastering this self emotional regulation. I want to keep saying self. I'm putting those words in the wrong order. Sorry, Spirit. Emotional self-regulation. Does that make sense? Self-regulation emotionally. No. You need to regulate your emotions. And you do that by doing your mantras, doing your meditations, doing your prayer. Keeping, the best foot forward all the time, trying to do the next right thing, and have little celebrations. Something just popped into my head there. I was in a second-hand shop in town today. I can't resist them, but there's a big one now in town that I had not seen before, and in I went, and didn't find a pair of Topshop jeans for €2, and I was like, woo. Oh God, because they fit me when I came home. I was jumping around the kitchen like a clown. But it's that thing, I bought those for a reward for myself, for being, I was good today. I actually went and got my eyes tested, which I hadn't done in 3 years, and that's since, before I lost the plot in addiction. So as you may or may not know, I'm back from relapse just since last October, so I'm just over 8 months sober now. And I felt like I want to get myself a pair of nice jeans. And sure enough, it was almost like the hand of God, like this Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity to do something that you like, that inspires you. And just it's that mini celebration, as I said. Yeah, doing the next right thing is coming through here so strong today, you guys. I love it. Let's have a look at the Hanged Man. This is so great. I love the energy of this reading. You guys feel like you're very, coming this side of the challenge here. I just feel like the vibration is just elevated. This is really good. There's that Queen of Swords again, and she screams discernment. Do you know, she doesn't suffer fools. She sees them coming. And she knows well. It's the knowledge, you know. This is, Swords is about knowledge. And being a Queen of Swords, sure, it's being a master all over again. Hanged Man is taking a break. And Six of Cups is coming through as do this for yourself. If you're thinking of taking a break or a holiday, you definitely need to, because this will be feeding your inner child. And that's what you need to do as well. And just with the jeans story I told you there, I think this is really coming through from spirit, you know. Be fair, you know. Queen of Swords is fair. She's got all the facts. And it's like she speaks the truth. So you might have somebody in your life, male or female, telling you you need to take a break, Hangman energy, and it's a gift that you deserve to give to yourself at this time. And you know what, I'm going to take inspiration from this reading too, because when speaking about going to visit my dad in Portugal, I haven't gone over to see him in 2 years, and I used to get over for long weekends one time, and I'd lost all that kind of you know, through low self-esteem while, you know, in addiction and in recovery. I've not felt it. I'm feeling it now. I'd love to go away at the end of the month, and I'm trying to put the money together and see could I get there. And that's my gift to myself now, and I'm taking it from this reading. I'm taking it. Let's have a look at the Knight of Cups. This could be somebody offering you an apology. You got a Five of Swords to clarify it. And the Five of Swords is the winning at all costs. So Knight of Cups can be male or female again. Could be a water sign coming towards you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And with the Magician card here, there's something you're manifesting. As above, so below. This is the Manifestor card, and we all have the ability to manifest what we want. That cup is really sticking out to me on the table there. The Knight of Cups holding the same one here. I think this is like a peace offering, is what it's coming through as. So somebody, you or someone else, I think is offering like an olive branch in this case, because they're facing one another here. This is the person who wants to win at all costs, and this is the person that has that, you know, they've done themselves up really well to present themselves to the world. They've got their feather in their cap, they've shined up all their armour, wearing their best dress. The horse looks like it's out for the best dressed horse show, whatever that is. But there's something here about conflict in your life, fights, arguments, bickering, people all out for themselves. And I see this could be you offering some kind of a resolution here in this cup. Wings, there's more of them on his heel there. Something about rising above this fighting, arguments, or a person in your life that's the winning at all costs kind of person, no matter how much they hurt you. But it's like there might be two people being hurt in this trio situation. You may have something like that dynamic going on in your life, but somebody needs to, it looks like, call it truce is coming through, agreeing to disagree, which I hate to hear, but there's some kind of resolve and standing down going on, if that makes sense. Jeepers, I don't have the words for this at all. It is late. Magician card, this is something you've wanted to stop for a long time, this tension and stress in your life. It's you with others, I feel. But one of you three, if there are three, could be two people, it can be more obviously. One of you is stepping up, and you'll all know yourselves who this is and what this is in your lives. But it's something you've been hoping and wishing for, and you've tried to manifest it, you've been thinking it, but now you're bringing it down here. I'm also taking note of this infinity symbol on the top of the Magician's head, which also exists here in the Strength card. So while you're trying to be resilient here, and take the strength lessons and learnings and your courage with you, the infinite amount of that you have, this is bringing in your healing. And it's also allowing you to stay strict to standing up for yourself, protecting your peace here, you know. That's what the Seven of Wands does, and I love it. But yeah, there's infinite amount of strength and courage and tenderness here. Tenderness is all over this reading. And as well as that, you have an infinite amount of resources within you to achieve whatever you want. It's the as above, so below card. Giving out to the world as you'd like to be given to yourself. Again, I'm paraphrasing a lot of things, I think, here, because the way they come out of my mouth, I don't get the quotations that I'm thinking of right while I'm channeling. Oftentimes things come in back to front, so you'll have to excuse that and try and work it around if it slips out and I don't make a note of it. Queen of Wands and your potential outcome. I mean to say, what a gorgeous reading. And there you are, the King of Wands. There's some potential here. You've got the Queen and King of Cups. Now you have the King and Queen of Wands. So somebody, it might be fire energy. Queen and King of Wands are both fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think I said it yesterday, Leo was dominant in your reading. You had the Sun, I think. Today it's here in the Strength card. Queen of Wands is being clarified by the Seven of Cups. And this is choices. So in your potential outcome, I see you sitting here as the Queen of Wands, and she is the queen of her own destiny. She processes what is true to her heart and brings all those gifts. Can you see this little tiny really dark heart in here on her chest? She's so brave. She's fearless. She goes after things with passion. She follows that fire within her heart, and her heart is her internal compass. She's unstoppable. But she could be you and another person who also has this fiery temperament. They're very strategic, the King of Wands. It's the masculine energy of it. And we all have many masculine and feminine aspects within ourselves. So, yeah. This could be, when I said that there could be somebody else in your life, that you could be a couple. My phone just bleeped there. So I feel like you're going to have more choices than you realise. Maybe cups of love coming towards you. Things that are being presented to you. Like the Queen of Wands, don't forget, she never chases. Opportunities just come towards her. She's magnetic. She's almost sitting back like as regal as this guy here. And this is you in your power. I feel like you're stepping into your power here, like big time, by stepping away from or calling the truce there, or someone calling a truce on terms that we can all agree on. And this is releasing you, is what I feel is going on here, so that you can now see who are your divine counterparts in your life. Who are the people that resonate with you? Eight of Pentacles is underneath here. This is you working diligently to perfect your skills, and you're stacking your wins. You're seeing the fruits of your labour. And you have the Empress card, which is a beautiful energy. She's the queen of all the queens in the deck, and also a motherly energy. So with the King and the Queen of Cups, and we had the King of Cups twice. That's the fatherly energy. It might be significant for someone. And the Queen of Cups and the Empress, motherly energy. This is the mother of the tarot. If we had an Emperor here, that would be the father of the tarot. She's usually birthing something new, a baby or a new creation. This is you in your utter power. Queen of all the queens, as I said, and also very magnetic. There's something about the way you're looking in the future. Your looks are improving, male or female, and people are just magnetized. They're drawn towards you. You have something to say, and they really see you as a person that sits in their power overall. This is so powerful, you guys. And look what's underneath her. The Queen of Cups again. You cannot make this stuff up. Page of Swords. There's truths going to be revealed to you as you step into your power here, you guys. There's a victory at the back of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune, and a King of Pentacles. These are the 4 success cards. 3 success cards. I'm sorry. 6 of Wands is success, public recognition. Wheel of Fortune, that's the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favour. Luckiest card in the deck. And this is another success card. Complete alignment, 11-11, the 4 of Wands. Look at the people celebrating. Could be going to something, a lot of celebrations here. Maybe some of you are going away on a holiday to join others for a family reunion of some kind, or a reunion even of classmates, or a reunion for work, or anything, just friends. I don't know what it is, but as I said, I'm going to leave the reading there, and I'm going to love you all and leave you. If anything I say here resonated with you, do like, share and comment below. I love to read all your comments, and thank you all for joining me today. It's been an utter pleasure connecting with your energies, and I'm going to see you all tomorrow. Have a look over the other readings I've done in the past on my channel, and also share this content with other people that you think would benefit for this support on their sobriety journeys. And I'll see you all soon. I love you all. Namaste.